Hey, Trit second graders. Well, we've come to our last project. Our last few lessons have been about PowerPoint, which is a great way to present information, present material to somebody. But we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're still going to present information, but in a slightly different way. So, you've been studying goods and services. People, companies provide goods and services that we can buy. It might be going to a groomer and having a dog groom, that's a service, or a good. It could be a product, it could be food. But we also know that at times we can have something called scarcity. You've been studying that as well, where items are not available, like toilet paper and hand sanitizer and Clorox wipes. Well, when people are selling goods, they want people to know about them. And one way to do that is something called marketing. Marketing is where you share and inform people about what goods you have and why they should buy them from you. Today, in our world, one of the best ways to do that is through websites. So, your final project will be to use an Adobe Spark website creator to create a website for a local business that actually does not have a website. It's pretty famous. It's beloved in our community, but it doesn't have a website. So for this week, you're just going to get to play with the app, see how it works. I will give more formal training about how to use it in just a moment. But I'm going to quickly show you what I've created myself for them. It's not a finished product. It's a work in progress. But I used Adobe Spark. You can get to Adobe Spark using your Cobb Digital Library login on either an iPad, Android device, or computer. There is an Adobe Spark app that you can download and use your Office 365 account to sign in. I'm on my laptop right now, but I've used both an iPad and this laptop to create this page I've created in Adobe Spark. So I'm going to open Adobe Spark in Cobb Digital Library. And hopefully it'll pull up that I have some recent projects. So you can start your own webpage, and that's where I'd want you to start. And I'll give a brief overview. There's lots of things it can do, and I'll teach you the next few weeks how to use it better. But sometimes just tinkering with an app can teach you to figure it out better than me going on and on for 15 minutes. So I'm going to share a recent project and edit it. So here's my website that I've created for a local business that simply does not have one. It's a website for BAM, otherwise known as Biscuits and More. They don't have a website. They have a Facebook page, but they don't have a website. So we're going to give them some options moving into the future, marketing their store, marketing their restaurant. So, BAM, Biscuits and More. I'll give you some criteria and constraints in our next lesson, but I just want to give you some ideas of what something in Adobe Spark could look like. I'm providing information about how long this restaurant's been in the area. I'm providing a menu, specials that they have, examples of the kind of food they give us, can provide for us. So, you've now seen a little bit about what a website can look like in Adobe Spark. Pretty cool, huh? All right, let's go back. And how would you start your own? Well, you're going to click on Web Page. Now you're like, oh, it's so plain. There's nothing here. Yep. You can start by adding a theme. They've got different themes here that you can start with. Now, I'm pretty sure the one I used was Crisp for BAM. This week, it's all about playing. So pick any theme you find interesting to you. There aren't a ton, but enough where you can pick something like, I'm kind of jonesing on this whimsy just for play. So I'm going to click on this. All right. Oh, add a title. All right. So let's say I wanted to make a web page about, I don't know, the Trit Technology. Oh, hold on. Trit Technology Lab. Okay. Learn to keyboard code and use all sorts of tech. Okay, so that's a little bit about it. You'll see this plus sign here. Actually, I'm going to click on the back because I kind of want a photo. So I'm going to click on the word photo, and I don't have any photos saved right now. And once again, I'll teach you how to do that. But you can also find free photos. So I'm just going to search for technology. And let's see if I find something that looks really kind of good for my page. Oh, I kind of like this one. I think I'm going to go with this. Well, that looks great. What a great start to my website about my lab. Now, I already have a website. I'm not going to change it. I like what I've made. But I wanted to show you and give you a topic. You can pick any topic you like. A favorite subject, a favorite hobby. Today and the next week, you're just going to play. Now, you'll see here there's a plus sign. Once again, what do I want to add? Do I want a picture, some text, a button? I don't have any videos right now. I could do a photo grid. Some of what you saw on my site was a glide show. Let's start with some text. All right. Over here, you can see some basic text tools, just like you might find in Word. I can change my alignment to right, center, or left. I can add a link, like a link to a website. I can italicize or bold the words, meaning make them brighter. I can give a list or in number form or bulleted. I can also have different sized headings. We start with just a simple, okay, so not very big, but if I come back here and I click on the words, I get other options. Go to heading 1. That's heading 1. Heading 2. That's heading 2. Or I can go back to just plain text. But I kind of like this heading 2. The TRIT Technology Lab was founded in August of, how many years have I been doing this, guys? 6th year? 2014? I guess. No, 2015. 2015. Okay, so I can add some text. I can add a button. So if I wanted to link to something, maybe my Twitter account or something like that, I could add a button. Follow me on Twitter. And I would have to have the example of a Twitter website link, but I can do that. I can center it and save. I have to put something. All right, so I don't think this is right, but I'm just going to put it. All right, follow me on Twitter. Okay, so I've shown you how to add text, add an image, change your theme. What else? We'll talk about glide shows next time. We've talked about adding a photo. We've talked about a text. I think this gives you a good start. Try things out. See what you come up with. Don't worry about Biscuits and More. Don't worry about BAM. I will give you some great info about BAM, the basics of what might need to be displayed in a website that is marketing or advertising or sharing and pushing a restaurant, what a restaurant offers in a future lesson. Have fun tinkering this week.